What's up, lads? Hope you are having a great week. For this week's video, I wanted to set up another little challenge for myself by redesigning Joker Jr. from Batman in 90 minutes or less. If you don't know, Joker Jr. appears in the Batman Beyond movie and is actually the third Robin, Tim Drake. After being kidnapped, tortured, and sprayed down with Joker gas, Joker was able to create his own little kid sidekick and pseudo-son, Joker Jr. What I wanted to do in this challenge was interpret an older Joker Jr., if you will, a grown-up Tim Drake who never recovered from the gas or died and ended up fully embodying the role of the Joker after he, spoiler, kills the original. So in this first pass that you're seeing right now, or like the first version, I really wanted to focus on translating the elements and colors of the original Joker Jr. into this grown-up Joker design. As you can see, he's got on like, you know, the vest, the like suit pants. It's very classy. Really, like, this one is the closest to Joker from Batman the Animated Series and ended up being the one of all three designs that I liked the most. He was also probably the fastest one that I did. Probably took like 15 minutes to get this sketch out, including the undersketch, so that was really nice. I like to think that this is a Tim that really gave in to the madness. You know, he sort of owns it. He's a very confident pose. He's committing crimes as the Joker, and he can't go back to who he was, so, but I think that works for this design. This second design takes a lot more inspiration from the Batman 2004 cartoons Joker, where he like ran around in like a straitjacket and like no shoes. I didn't actually like watch that show on TV as a kid. I only saw like Brave and the Bold. But for this second version, I really wanted to lean more into the horror and tragedy of a grown-up Joker Jr. So his hair is, you know, gnarled and all knotted up, and his eyes are just like manically focused, and he's like bleeding or he's covered in blood, and he's very obviously like just escaped from the asylum. I imagine that this version of, you know, grown-up JJ has probably been abandoned by Batman and like more importantly Bruce, and like he's been abandoned to his madness and just has become this more monstrous form of the Joker who hurt him, and I feel bad for him. But he could also be the precursor to the previous Joker Jr. design. My last redesign pitch, if you will, takes more inspiration from Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which dropped earlier this year. I know people have had some mixed opinions, okay, on the game, but listen, I thought it was dope. I think it's dope. The story was really fun, and the world that they presented, while dark, had some great pockets for really emotionally driven storytelling. So I got to imagining how, you know, Joker Jr. would manifest in the SSKJA universe, and I came up with this campy, K-pop vibey, you know, Tim, who is much more modern, but also I think a little more mentally stable than the two design versions before him. This design was the one I had the most trouble with because I had literally no idea what I really wanted it to look like. So both the outfit and the color palette were sort of all over the place. It was quite late when I was doing this drawing challenge, and I can like definitely say that this one took me the longest. I drew them in chronological order, so my battery had kind of run out by the end, and I was consistently flip-flopping on the design and the pose. But at the end of it, I think it's fine. it's just very basic like white boy, young man look. I don't know, it's not my favorite. And if I was doing a second pass, let's say at this design, I definitely want to play more with the clothing and the pose, because obviously in an illustration, those are really what sell the personality. And right now, I think his pose, and you haven't seen what he's wearing yet, but I think what he's wearing kind of give more Harley Quinn maybe than Joker. I really wanted to explore street style because I think that is a really important part of the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League like design brief, I guess. A lot of them are wearing really casual clothing as their superhero look or their anti-hero look, but yeah, this Tim, he didn't really He didn't really do it for me, but it's okay. All right, for the purposes of this challenge, he's totally fine. All right, I will stop blabbing here, and I will let you guys enjoy the rest of this speed paint in peace. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. I will be back next week with hopefully another banger in the tank. You can subscribe if you want to. That would be really cool. And I will see you guys next week. Bye!